What's up, guys? We came out here to Morris Brown College, United We Stand, with Colin Kapernick and his movement. There were about maybe 100 people out here. So we're standing in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick and boycotting the NFL. So we talked to a few people to find out their views on what we need to do next, what the boycott is going to accomplish, and a whole bunch of other things. Check it out. And we're talking to a civil rights attorney.
I'm attorney Mawuli Davis with the Davis Bozeman law firm, and we're out here just supporting these young people who have taken up a righteous cause, and that cause is to stand with and for Colin Kaepernick. He stood up for us. He took a position around police brutality and what's happening in African American, Latino, and communities where our brothers and sisters are being physically assaulted, falsely arrested, imprisoned, profiled, and so he took a stand on that. He was standing for us. So we have to. It's our responsibility to stand for him, to show him that there is support for him, and that the NFL is not a slave master, but the NFL is just another company, just like companies that we've had to boycott in the past and no longer deal with. And so when he loses his job for exercising his First Amendment right, we're all in trouble. Because when that happens, then there's a problem.
As an attorney, where do you see this new administration taking the laws concerning us? In what direction do you think that we're going?
Oh, we're definitely going backwards. And what I mean by that is the things that we expect the Department of Justice to step towards and to defend, they're trying to dismantle. Attacks on affirmative action, attacks at their unwillingness to go after law enforcement that is corrupt. They're not interested in continuing at least the work that was being done with the Ferguson report and the Ferguson Commission. They're not interested in that. Instead, they want to divert these important resources to marijuana prosecution. I mean, we're going backwards. We already talked about how the war on drugs was a war on black, brown, and poor people, and that's what they want. I mean, they want to reignite that. They want to recharge that. They want that to be the order of the day. And it's just so far off from what's needed in our community. It's literally pushing us back. And so that's why we have to be even more determined to stand up, to take a position that won't allow us to retreat as a people, and just to keep fighting.
Thank you. And tell people how they can get in touch with you.
You can reach the Davis Bozeman Law Firm on Instagram, on Facebook, Davis Bozeman, Bozeman Law. You can email us at mdavis@davisbozemanlaw.com. We're here. We just want to be of support to the community, and we're thankful that Morris Brown, this historic institution, opened up their campus for this gathering. It again speaks to the importance of us having control over institutions. People can say what they want, but Morris Brown opened up the campus, and we've got to give that mad respect.
Yes. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, sis.
Quick question. Once we do get justice, what's our solution after that? What's after that? Like, once we get what we want from these protests, what's after that?
Well, this protest, and I think that the effort here is just about getting Kaepernick a job back and saying, look, we're not going to allow you to take someone who has done nothing wrong and essentially lump him into the same category as someone who has violated the law. They have made him speaking up for black people a violation of their unwritten laws. You know, just run the ball, throw the ball, be quiet, don't do anything in the interest of your people. That's the message that's being sent. And we have to say, as a people, when he stands up for us, we stand up for him. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect us. And if we don't take that position, if we don't do this blackout, then we'll never have any leverage, and they'll just continue doing what they're doing. So the first step is to get him back employed where he should be, And then we have to continue organizing around social justice change and not stop and think, oh, he's employed, everything is okay. No, the reason he was taking a knee, that's still not fixed. All he was doing was raising awareness about it. So that work continues, and we have to dismantle. And as the march we did the other day, take down white supremacy. We're not just talking about take down white supremacy, the statues.
Right.
We're talking about taking down white supremacies, the institutions, the mind, everything that would have people come into a university and lose their sense of who they are,
Right.
and lose their culture. That's what's dangerous. When you lose who you are, then you're susceptible to be called anything, dealt any kind of way, and essentially mentally re-enslaved. And that's what we're fighting against.
So my question is, what can we do to, like, what are we implementing or putting in place so that we can overcome that? Because I feel like we've been, we raising a lot of awareness, and that's great. It's the conversation, the Kaepernick thing been going on for a year. But what are we putting in place? How are we putting?
We got to start with the elections.
As I stated, we got to build those institutions,
Okay.
right? We have to, those institutions like Morris Brown, we should be about the business of rebuilding independent black institutions so that we're not having to rely on other people for all of the important things, our legal representation, our food, our education, our survival, the things that people survive off of. We shouldn't have to rely on other people to do that. We should be able, at this stage, to do for ourselves. And the only way to do that is to organize institutions in our community that are interested in our community and won't just sell out.
Right.
But they're committed to being a part of a part of a community, saying institution after institution is here to support our people. And so that's the work. It's institution building work. And then when you build institutions, then you build community. When you build community, then you build nation. And that's ultimately what we have to be about, is building space that we can control, and that we're able to say, this is our space.
Right.
Respect our space. And here's how we'll govern ourselves in our space. So it's about self-determination.
If I may add something to what Brother
Yeah.
Davis said.
So wait, tell everybody who you are, because you said something over there, and I thought it was great. You mentioned something about the elections in 2018.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell everybody who you are.
My name is Malik Muhammad. I'm a consultant with the Davis Bozeman Law Firm, the NAACP, and Black Lives Matter. To answer the gentleman's question, in my opinion, what we need to do is really mobilize for the 2018 local and state election.
Absolutely.
We need to know who our county commissioners are. We need to know who our judges are, who our sheriffs are. What Trump has done for us is a great favor.
Yeah.
Trump has taken the hoods off of all of these racist people. We're not worried about Trump. Trump is the distraction.
Right.
But it's the people that's behind him. It's those city council members, those mayors, those judges, those sheriffs that back him.
Right.
That are up for re-election.
Absolutely.
Next year.
And that,
Every single seat in the Georgia House is up for re-election next year. Every seat. And we see the atmosphere in the world right now, so there's no reason for us to be sitting on our hands.
right. Because this is a thing about the NFL that I personally found. I mean, we know the players, we know the coaches, but it's like, how many people do you know that actually can recite off the top of their head who their local representatives are?
They don't.
So that, I think we need to get back to that.
We
And
have
you're
to.
right. Mhm.
There was a city council lady over there just a second
Yeah,
ago.
I saw her.
Who knows her?
Right.
Who knows what her platform is?
And she's involved.
And she's involved.
Obviously. We're going to go
You
find
know,
her and talk to her.
we got to.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens. We wait to the last minute, and then people
we don't
just
know who.
and we don't know who.
And it's eating, meeny, miny, mo.
And then what people tend to do is they just vote for their party or their interest.
We have
When
to
that's not
go
smart.
deeper. Right.
We have to be deeper. If we can Google how to do things on crazy stuff and how to put stuff on social media, Google who's your district
Right.
leaders, who's your county commissioners, who's your mayor. And let's get this information and put it out and disseminate it for not just Atlanta, every city in America.
Well, I know we were together at the march the other day, and
Yes,
I just
ma'am.
want to thank you,
Thank you
for being a
Thank you. No,
positive.
thank you for being there with us.
Yeah, we had a really good time. Everybody look up Move Trump, Get Out the Way went viral.
Yes, yes.
So we were all part of that, and we had a really good time. So everybody get involved. I mean, I know that there's a something going on in New York right now.
Yeah.
But if you don't have anything, be the person that organizes it. I mean, we have the tools, the things that we don't have, the things that we have that they didn't have. You know, in the civil rights movement is like the internet. I mean, we
got money now.
We have money.
And one of my greatest sayings and my favorite sayings is, I don't have the propensity to deal with ignorance in this age of information.
Thank you. Absolutely
It's
not.
too much information out here for us to still be ignorant, for us not to know these things.
Yes.
It's what you choose to make important. And if we don't see that our nation, our community right now is under siege, we're doing ourselves an injustice, a disservice to each other as black men and women.
Yep.
So we got to get on the ball. I'm not waiting till 2018 to talk about the people that's running for office. I want to talk about them now, so we can know who they are, so we can know their platform, so y'all can familiarize yourselves with them and make a conscious decision on who needs to be in office. But make no mistake about it, the people that are there now need to go.
Yeah, we're going to do that too. We're going to dig deeper into local elections. But thank you for talking to us.